So India has just lost to England in Headingley, and that is a pretty not great loss if we're being for real. They should have easily won that game, but they didn't. So let's just talk about it. Why they didn't win the game and why England was better, improvements, and predictions for the next game. All right. So Jaiswal, KL, I would say Sai Sudarshan did fine. Shuman, Rishabh Pant, they all did fine. Top five is fine. Well, other than Sai Sudarshan, but the top five is fine. Okay, let's be real. Let's see how many single-digit scores there are on number 6 and below. Karan Eric scored 0. Shardul Thakur scored 1. Jasprit Bumrah 0. Mohammad Siraj 3. Prasidh Krishna 1. Okay, two of these guys get hold of bat. Okay, that's Prasidh and Siraj. I think Siraj, he bowled really, really well on day 5, so I think that's fine. But Prasidh, oh my gosh, this dude was bowling half volleys to number 8s and was getting hit for 4s everywhere. He just... I thought he'd do really good. I was pretty confident in him when I made my preview. I really wanted Prasidh to do good, but he did not do great. So Prasidh's getting replaced. Okay, that's what we know. Siraj doesn't have to be replaced. He did really well on day 5 again. I think Siraj can stay. Prasidh's definitely getting replaced. Other than that, Shardul Thakur should get replaced. He could not score any runs. I think this is like nerves. That's what I was saying when I made my previous recording and it got corrupted because my mic died. Shardul did really good. Shardul has done really great for the team in the past, but again, this might just be nerves that he's feeling from being back into the side. Maybe play him. I would say Nitish Kumar Reddy. England is making a lot more flat pitches. Shardul is not the best player for this. I feel like Nitish Kumar Reddy could do a lot better. I feel like he could bat a lot better than Shardul, and that's the main thing that India are missing. A good number 8. Karan Nair did not score any runs. This might be because he's batting at 6, because that's not his usual position. He's usually batting at 5 or 3. I think both of those places are acceptable for him. I would say bring Jarrell for Sai Sudarshan, but I do also want to see Sai Sudarshan do good, and I feel like he's more fit for number 3 than Karan Nair. And I think he scored more runs than Karan Nair. I think Karan Nair only scored 20 runs? Yeah. Karan Nair only scored 20 runs, while Sai Sudarshan scored 30, even though they both went for ducks in the first innings. So I would pick Sai Sudarshan over him, bring Dhruv Jurel at 6. I feel like Dhruv Jurel likes playing at 6 a lot more. So Dhruv Jurel in for Karan Nair, Shardul Thakur out for Nitish Kumar Reddy, and Prasidh Krishna out for Akashdeep. Akashdeep, he puts a lot of hard work into playing cricket, and he's not that lucky with his wickets, so I really hope that he can do that. So if he at some point, if he does get lucky, it would be really nice, and he does win a Player of the Match award. I'd really like that. Let's talk about Jadeja. Jadeja sucks at batting with the tail. I feel like he's a good all-rounder. He just sucks at batting with the tail. Do we send Jadeja out? No, because he's not a liability yet. I think Sanjay Manjrekar said something similar. He should have taken more than 1 wicket that day. When Prasidh Krishna and Shardul and Siraj are your partners, I get it. It's hard. But he should have at least taken 1 wicket. He is the senior player. Bumrah's out. He can't walk. He can barely walk because he's bowling every single over. See, he should have taken at least 1. And he should have broken that partnership between Ben Duckett. But then again. I want to look at Ben Duckett's. Ben Duckett's map will be really helpful for this. Look at this wagon wheel. Can you see the most productive shot? This is Test cricket. 31 runs off of the reverse sweep. And there's no fielder there. That's the thing. Shuman Gill's trying to play his mind games. He's trying to tell Jadeja to bowl to the field, place a fielder at mid-wicket, trying to tell Ben Duckett to take Jadeja over mid-wicket. What's the point of that, man? Let's look at his stats versus specifically Jadeja. Look at how many reverse sweeps there are, and look at how many shots he's played over mid-wicket. Why would he try to play a shot over mid-wicket, Gill? Come on, can we think for a second? It's not T20 cricket. I feel like that way of thinking would be applicable for T20 cricket. It is. You should have at least kept a fielder there in the fine leg area. I think Bumrah bowled really well to Duckett though. You have to, for Duckett, he's a really short guy and Crawley's a really tall guy, so it's really hard to bowl to both of them. and it's really hard to place a field for both of them as well. So I feel like Bumrah should have done really well into Duckett though. He should have done way better into Duckett in the second innings. What else do I want to say? Gill's captaincy, I touched on that. I touched on Jadeja. I touched on Prasidh Krishna. I touched on Siraj. I touched on Akashdeep. I touched on Trrishal. Touched on Karan. I touched on Sai Sudarshan. I think I did everything else. Rishabh Pant doing really well. KL Rahul doing really well. Jaiswal doing fine. It's his first game in England. You give him a break. 4 off 11. That was his second inning score, so I think it's fine. Shuman Gill again, he's fine. Let's talk about England. England, as I said, their opening combination is really good. Ollie Pope scored runs. Joe Root is Joe Root. You don't even have to talk about him. He scored a 50 in the fourth innings anyway. Harry Brook, he was really lucky. He got really, really lucky with those dropped catches. 3 dropped catches, 1 no ball. And he scored, and he couldn't even score 100 on that flat deck. Harry Brook, I think he is a good player, but he did not play as well as someone would think this game. And he scored the golden duck in the next innings. Ben Stokes, he's the captain. I wouldn't take him out just yet, even though he's in bad form. Wouldn't take him out just yet. He is still the captain, and I wouldn't take him out of captaincy as well because he has just won a game. Jamie Smith did really well. No one talked about him. He was really good. I believed in Jamie Smith for a while now. Chris Wokes. So Chris Wokes, at least they're Chris Wokes and Braden Cars. They're doing the exact opposite of what India is doing and actually scoring well. Okay, let's look at this. When I think it was they were like 4. Yeah, they were 5 for 276. Jamie Smith, Harry Brook, Brian Cars, Chris Wokes, and Josh Tongue. They got like almost 200 runs out of that. That's crazy. I feel like the lower order doesn't have to be talked about. Chris Wokes we already know he took 50 wickets in the last cycle. I think he's fine. Brian Cars is fine as well. Josh Tongue, if Atkinson ever comes back in, replace Josh Tongue. And Josh Tongue also, even though he took a 4 for in the first innings. That's stat padding. His main wickets were Rishabh Pant, who played an amazing innings, and Jadeja, who was looking like crap on field. Bumrah and Prasidh. So Josh Tongue, he's not the best player. But if Gus Atkinson comes back, please play Gus Atkinson if you want to win again. Their spinners are. Well, see, I said that they are struggling to break partnerships in the middle with the old ball, but suddenly, if everyone's giving away their wicket, it's easy to do it, okay? Like, if Shardul Thakur is giving away his wicket, it's easy to take up a wicket, okay? That's my main concern with them. They can't take wickets with the old ball if it's an actually good batter. They struggle to break partnerships if it's an actually good batter. Again, if the batter is actually looking good, they struggle to take the wickets, and that is terrible. And also, 2 people who can't bat. So, again, that's why if their lower order, if India's lower order was actually good, maybe they would have a tough time. Again, England look fine. England, I would say they go unchanged for this next test match. India bring in Nitish Kumar Reddy, Akashdeep, and Akashdeep. Who else did I say? I said Akashdeep and Trrishal for Sai Sudarshan or Karan. I would say I want Sai Sudarshan to play in because I just like him more, and I feel like he could play Test cricket a lot better than Karan. If you're banking on the 300, you're going to have to wait for that, man. Karan, I don't think he's scoring that much. Predictions for this one. Again, you see ESPN has this thing, but I'm not going to... I have a bunch of batters who are different. My batters to watch will be Jamie Smith and Rishabh Pant. Well, I guess Rishabh Pant's on there, but dude, he scored two centuries, 2 innings, and kept really well despite that one Jadeja drop. Despite that one drop off Jadeja, I feel like I deserve to say that he's doing fine. Bumrah, I don't know if he's playing. If Bumrah's not playing, I would say bring in Arshdeep and give him a test debut. And if Bumrah's not playing for India, I would say the top wicket taker would probably be I don't know who to even say at this point. I want to say Akashdeep. For England, the top wicket taker, I want to say Chris Wokes because he didn't do good in the first test, and I feel like he's going to be coming back with a vengeance, definitely. I don't know about Joe Root scoring, though. Also, Ollie Pope, if he decides to not play well again, Jacob Bethel's right there in England. Don't hesitate. Bye. I'm going. That's my last message to you, England. Two things I need to say. Jasprit Bumrah, he is unlikely to be playing, and as I said, Arshdeep will play instead. And also, Jofra Archer is now in the England squad, so play him instead of Josh Tongue. And that's it. Bye. See you later or whatever. Bye.